I'm sleepy today. I don't know. All right, so I had one of the most, just a very, intro. Welcome in. If I don't greet you, my name is Jessie. I'm intuitive reader, and just take whatever resonates. Always trust your own inner guidance and intuition above everything, okay, guys? So a lot of times these messages are, they're ever changing, and also like just something, you might pick up something from it, not necessarily the whole message, okay? I tap into the collective, divine masculine, divine feminine, and often the twin flame energy, okay? I had a dream last night about like having to discard of some bodies, but they weren't just bodies, they were like the skeletons. And then I also there was another part after that of like I had a friend knowing, like, I think she knew of the situation and she was inviting me to go do this other thing, and I kind of forgot what it was, but it was like partner, like one, like it gave me what they told me about it afterwards is like it's something about like people wanting to put their karma on you. So because I remember thinking that in the dream, and I was like, why is this my job? Like, it was something weird like that. I wish I could remember more of the dream. It was crazy. And so it sort of was like something's being put on you, or like you feel like other people are trying to like make you clean up their mess or something like that. So it's sort of just like letting go of any jobs and duties that you're not supposed to be doing, like not feeling like guilty for that. Maybe there's a guilt thing involved with it. Okay, so let's tap into this. All right, we're getting emotional manipulation again over here with the masculine side. What's going on? I'm getting like a oh gosh, I said psychosis. I hope not. It's like kind of like maybe riding the chaos wave or something like that. So you might be like, it might be energy. I'm sure it's probably pertaining to energies that are around you. Hello. That are having an effect on you as well. But it's kind of like, same as that dream. It's like, it's up to you, to like distance yourself so you're not tapping into a bunch of other people's like energy, or feeling like you're responsible for them. That's something that I just that's hit me more recently, is I'm like, oh my gosh, yeah, like now I see that like correlation of like I almost like feel other people's like stories sometimes when I'm around them. And so and if you let your mind attach to it, that's where that competitive comparison like thing comes in. And it's like, no, that's really helped me, or not that part, but like recognizing that that's a sensitivity, and that also kind of shows you that like guides you back to like this, you're on your own like specific journey. Like technically everybody is, but like that shows you that it's like that's part of like your role, is to be able to like interpret these different energies. Okay, so there's a little bit of like I'm not sure why there's like you're not really tapped into your creativity right now. So what they're giving is like, take time to rest and focus on your work and your vision. Like just keep the focus on like what, also like giving gratitude for the things that you have, like trying to keep yourself in that kind of contentment. Like there's been a lot of that, of like just trying to stay content, and not, because I think too, like knowing that you're gonna shift around, and like you're not gonna always be tapped into creativity, obviously, but to just like what he's listening, what he's doing in the background. So I think it just kind of helps to like hear that sometimes though, because it's like sometimes I think that I'm like, okay, I really want to write, but I'm like nothing's coming to me, and I don't want to like get mad at myself. But like, and there's ways that you can kind of like, I know you can sit down and just start writing, and sometimes it will come through, but just depending on your situation, you might not have the ability to do that right now. So it's like just kind of like recognizing that like there's these different cycles kind of that we're going through, and that it will come back around. Like there'll be another wave of creativity that comes through. That's kind of what I'm getting from that. Okay. All right, what's our confidence? Hold on, hold on one sec. I'm gonna check one thing. This Page of Cups to see if I get any more information on him. Page. It's a knave in this deck. It's not a page. Not sure what a knave is. Lacking commitment, non-committal. Okay, but he's creative and artistic. Okay, and he's a messenger. All right, let me try to wrap this up and see what else we have going on. I find it interesting because they're like, right now is a good time to like put your ideas down on paper. Like I keep thinking when he's drilling this pinnacle, that sounded dirty. That's not. He's like, he's using a tool. I don't know what that is. I'm not sure what that skill is. I have no idea. No idea what that skill is. Okay. But they're giving me that like writing, like putting things down on paper or something like that. Maybe even if you're not feeling creative. So there's justice coming in for some imbalances. It's truth. King of Wands reverse. Yeah, the Watchers. And the King of Pentacles. Okay. Okay, so it's something about like tending to your environment and tending. Okay, listen, I will put you in timeout. Shinobi. Obi-Wan Kenobi over there. It's something about kind of tending to your environment and kind of finding inner contentment, kind of like with whatever's going on. I know that the things are going on, like it's absolute bananas in the world right now, but I don't know why. It's just I'm just kind of like, all right, Mother Nature. I'm seeing it as like Mother Nature's doing her thing. Like she's trying to balance it out. I don't know why it's so crazy, and I'm sending prayers to people when it comes across my mind, but I think that it's definitely like the eye of the storm, kind of like for the collective. It feels like, using your discernment. I kind of think this discernment is more like tuning in mentally. I mean, the sword is mental as well, but like of like what's yours and what's not, and just trying not to let yourself get thrown around, because like if it's not something else, it's always my kid with something every day. So it's kind of like trying to catch it before it becomes something that you attach to. There's always people on here speaking other languages, and I don't know what you guys are. I don't know what you're saying. All right. I'm not sure what else to say. That was it for this one. He's listening to some, I don't know what kind of chaos he's got going on over there. It's crazy. Probably not. I'm getting that you're nosy. Probably because if you ask that question, you're probably nosy. All right, you guys. Have a good day. I love you.